Are you really interested in what it costs to live in Vancouver? Well, today I'm going to be giving you a detailed breakdown of the expenses and what it costs to live in this fantastic area. Vancouver is generally considered an expensive place to live. I should know, I live here. And there are some unexpected costs to be aware of that newcomers don't always think about. So today I'm going to take you through the kinds of expenses you can expect living here in Vancouver. The average cost of rent for a one-bedroom condo in the Fraser Valley is about $1,400, while in Vancouver the average price is around $2,250. This is due to the fact that you can consider downtown Vancouver as ground zero, and the farther you get away from this center of Vancouver outwards, east or south, typically rents and values go down the farther you get away from the city. However, in Vancouver, studio apartments in a brand new building are running around $2,250. Rents in downtown Vancouver and Vancouver in general vary depending on location and age and type. If you're downtown Vancouver and you're in an older building, rents aren't that bad, between $1,450 and $1,650 a month. But if you want to live in a brand new building with air conditioning, in-suite laundry, all the bells and whistles, brand spanking new and shiny, for a studio, you'll look at close to $2,200. If you wanted to rent a two-bedroom, you're looking at the mid $3,000s. If you're looking for a three-bedroom in a brand new building, you're looking at close to $4,500 a month for rent. So don't get dismayed, because there are options out there, even in the high-priced downtown area. Plus, while living downtown or in close proximity, your transportation costs are absolutely minimal. If you're considering buying, on the other hand, it's a bit more complicated and one heck of a lot more expensive. The median price for a single-family home in Vancouver is roughly $1,330,000. In the Fraser Valley, that value drops to $1,051,000. For condos, the prices change to $802,000 in Vancouver and $530,000 in the Fraser Valley. But buying a house or a condo has more cost than just the price tag. Here's a list of some of the things you're not going to want to overlook when budgeting for living in Vancouver. Strata fees, they vary all over the map. In 2021, on average, condo fees in Metro Vancouver for new pre-sale projects launched in the last 18 months range from approximately 20 cents a square foot all the way up to 70 cents a square foot, with 40 to 45 cents a square foot being the average. Strata fees vary dramatically from building to building, and it all is about amenities. If you have a 24-hour concierge, guess what? That drives up the cost a whole bunch more. If you have swimming pools, hot tubs, gymnasiums, meeting rooms, video rooms, all sorts of things, those all add up for increased strata fees. If you're in a building with none of those, you'll probably expect to pay around the 40 cents per square foot. If you go to Cole Harbour, some maintenance fees are above $1 a square foot. So in looking for a property, make sure you investigate what's included in your strata fees. Property taxes. Vancouver property tax is based on the assessed value of your home. Your property tax amount is calculated by multiplying the Vancouver property tax rate for that year by the BC assessed value. As of 2020, you would have to pay about 0.2% of the value of your property between $3 million and $4 million, and 0.4% of the value on a property above $4 million. Home insurance. The average price of home insurance in BC is around $920 per year, which is about $80 a month. However, the price fluctuates greatly based on location, size of your home, type of your home, and the type of insurance. For example, strata insurance will be closer to $40 a month depending on the age of the building. Landscaping. While costs vary greatly, homeowners report spending between $1,800 and $7,000 for individual landscaping projects and approximately $17,000 plus on their entire landscaping project. So from past experience, my home in the North Shore, for instance, was a 14,000 square foot lot. It was huge, and I'm a busy guy. I tried to maintain it for the first little while, but things got kind of out of hand. So what I did is I hired a landscaping crew to come in once a week. That fee a month worked out to $600. But the $600 paled in comparison to the time and the effort I would have had to put in, and I saved that. So for me, it was a good thing. However, if you live in a strata, whether it's a townhouse or a condo, in most cases, the landscaping is included in your maintenance fees. Maintenance. When you own a detached home, it is expensive, but not on a recurring basis. Yes, there's general maintenance to do, like cleaning gutters, cleaning windows, which is things you would do in the spring and the fall every year. However, if you don't have aluminum siding or hardy board siding and you have to paint, you're probably going to have to paint every 7 to 10 years. And on my house, which we did a little while ago, the cost was $12,000 to paint the exterior. We also had to put a new roof on. That was another $25,000 ticket. These items don't happen all the time. The roof is around the 20 to 25 year mark. It's a little difficult to come up with average prices just because detached homes, they're so different, every single one of them. And they all have different styles of roof, different types of roofs, along with siding. Snow removal. The average price for moving 6 inches of snow is between $75 to $150 per visit. Living in Vancouver, we don't get a lot of snow. However, if you live in West Van, North Van, Burnaby Mountain, some areas higher up in Coquitlam, where the elevation is higher, you will get more snow. And the Fraser Valley tends to get more snow than the Vancouver area. It doesn't snow very often in Vancouver, so to get someone to haul your snow away or remove your snow is almost next to impossible because everyone's so busy. It's better that you just buy your own shovel and do your own removal. I know, I do it all the time. So whether you're renting or buying, you'll most likely have to pay out of pocket for the following. Typical monthly cost for internet's roughly around $90. Cable TV, if you haven't cut the cord yet, you'll be paying around $45 to $130 for TV. The cost depends mostly on the provider and the number of channels. Phone, who has one of those? Not a landline. On the average, a landline costs $42 a month. Cheap, but you can't watch YouTube on that either. A cell phone, on the other hand, is a different story. According to the 2019 report from the CRTC, Canadians pay on average of about $100 a month on cell phone plans. So in my real estate business, I deal with a lot of American clients. And all of those people keep their American phones because it is so much cheaper than the Canadian plans. Remodeling. If you plan on buying an older home and fixing it up, prepare to pay big time. On average, kitchen renovations can vary anywhere from $5,000 all the way up to high-end $50,000 to $100,000 kitchens. A long time ago, I used to be in the kitchen business, and I did sell a kitchen to one gentleman for $125,000. That was back in the 1990s. So they can get a little bit pricey. If you start considering elements such as custom cabinetry, stainless steel appliances, marble or granite countertops, you'll notice your renovations costs rise very quickly. Now we're going to move away from housing-based prices and look at some of the more general costs you can expect living in Vancouver. This section might be a little boring, but it's important stuff, so pay attention. Up until recently, you used to pay a monthly fee for your health care in BC. Contrary to popular belief, British Columbians do not receive free health care. The universal health care system is paid for through your taxes. Health Insurance BC administers the Provincial Health Medical Services Plan. Enrollment in the MSP is mandatory for all BC residents and their dependents. On average, healthcare insurance premiums for a family in BC are around $157 a month. For an individual male, it's roughly around $47 a month, and for an individual female, it's about $80 a month. This helps BC provide free emergency medical services, so it's a relatively small payment for a lot of peace of mind. So how do you feel about these costs? Do you think it's worthwhile to live in Vancouver? I can tell you I sure do. I love it here. Do you think they're worth moving for? Let me know in the comments below. Vancouver has many cost-effective stores like Costco, No Frills, and Superstore. But we also have some very well-known high-end stores like Whole Foods, Safeway, Loblaws, and my all-time favorite, Urban Fare. According to Statistics Canada, an average household of 2.5 British Columbians spends around $525 on groceries a month. Man, I spend that myself. I'm not sure where that comes from. So depending where you shop, prices vary a lot. That's not even taking into account whether you're buying organic or not. Transportation. Everyone likes to complain about the transportation in Vancouver. Here in Vancouver, we are lucky to have a pretty efficient public transit network. Here's a map of the current SkyTrain and bus networks for your convenience. So just so you know, it's at $2.95 for a one-way pass, $4.20 for a two-zone, including Burnaby or Surrey, and a $5.70 fee for a three-zone fare. If you plan on taking the train often, you can get an unlimited pass for $41 a month if you're a student. So if you don't like public transit, you can always take a cab, and they start at around $3 and are then $1.89 per kilometer after that, which is pretty average for the city of this size. Vancouver has also recently gotten Uber and Lyft, Yahoo, and prices here are the same as most cities with the added benefits of frequent coupons to help increase ridership. Private transportation. Basically, do you own your own car? One of people's favorite things to complain about is the price of fuel. On the average, as of today, it's $1.56 a liter for regular. But obviously, this can vary. That's on top of the $1,800 a year the average person pays for car insurance in BC, and $500 to $700 in yearly maintenance fees, which includes oil changes, replacing air filters, and a few of the minor little things. It doesn't include replacement of old tires, purchasing winter tires, and trust me, you'll want those. There's a final secret option that I'm just going to explore. Since I live downtown right now, getting around is kind of a hectic challenge with all the construction. So I'm going to purchase a scooter, an electric scooter. And that's going to cut down a whole bunch of my fuel costs since my Tundra doesn't get that good a gas mileage. What do you think about the cost of living in Vancouver? Did this sound expensive, cheap, or about right for you? Is it worth it? Let me know in the comments below. So I hope that gives you a better understanding of what it would cost to live in Vancouver. If you have any questions at all about living in this amazing city, don't hesitate to call, email, text. Feel free to reach out. We're here to give you a helping hand. If you want to know more about Vancouver's neighborhoods, check out this video on Cole Harbour. And if you'd like to know more about the differences of renting and buying in Vancouver, check out this one. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you thought this was a great video. And again, please hit the subscribe button. Have an awesome day.